I cannot tell you how good it felt last month when I submitted my final payment to pay off all of my $60,000 of debt. And I want to share with you in this video how I got to this place where I was able to pay off that $60,000. And it wasn't because I made six figures overnight, or it wasn't because of some kind of magical promise or secret or solution. It was really truly because I stopped striving and forcing and hustling, and I started aligning. For years, I carried that debt like I was a backpack of heavy rocks on my back. And I would tell myself stories like, I can't believe that I put myself in this situation, or I feel like I will never get ahead because I've always got this looming debt in the background. I also remember thinking things like, it's going to take me so many years to get out of this. Please let me know in the comments if any of that feels familiar to any of you. But when I realized that the stories that I was telling about this debt and the beliefs that I held about money in general, once I realized that those things were holding me back and keeping me stuck, I decided to research and do some inner work on how to shift that. Because we're all familiar with the saying, if you want something different, you got to do something different. And how I was conducting my mindset, because you've all heard the saying, if you want something different, you have to do something different. And I knew this. And I realized, okay, if I don't want to look at money this way anymore, and I actually want money to flow to me, and I actually want to pay off this debt and move forward with my life, I've got to do something different. So I started doing the painful, uncomfortable work of looking inside and determining what I truly felt and believed around money. At the time, I believed money was scarce. I believed we would never get ahead. I believed that money was hard to make. And I was the kind of person at the time that would avoid opening my banking apps, or I would get sick to my stomach at the check stand when I would pay for groceries or whatever it was. Again, let me know if this is familiar to you. I had to decide how I wanted to feel about money, and I had to call out the BS and really rewire my brain and my mindset and my thoughts around what money actually is, which money is just a neutral energy that takes on the personality you assign to it. I want you to type that money is a neutral energy in the comments. Please type this. Start to think this way. This is the first step in rewiring your brain, just like I did. And especially a year ago when I really started getting into this stuff more heavily, I really focused on rewiring my brain around money. Money started to flow differently to us. Money started to feel lighter to us. Once I rewired my beliefs around money, I started to have more opportunities. I started to have more inspiration. I started to take more aligned action. I started to have peace around money. And then one thing led to another. One inspired action led to an opportunity, led over here, led over there. And before I knew it, we were able to pay off our debt last month. That peace, that alignment, that feeling of knowing that overflow is coming, that there's more where it came from because God is my unfailing supply. Getting to that place is what paid off the debt. Not hustling. I did not hustle harder. I aligned my way out of it. Now I want to teach everyone what I went through, how to do this, because everyone is designed for abundance. You are the best kind of person to have wealth, and I want to teach those tools to you. So please head to my bio. I have a free mini series in there to get you started. And please get in there and put your email in there because I have a very specific thing that I am launching very soon in regards to what I did with myself, and I'm teaching it to you now around money beliefs, around abundance. I want to share this with everyone. So if you don't want to miss that, please go to my bio, enter your email. I want to keep in touch with you so you know and you're the first one because you were designed divinely for abundance.